Hello everyone, I'm back with another nail video. These are some Cinderella 1950 nails. As you can see, two of the nails are already done. What's that all about? I didn't film them, okay? And good thing I didn't because they look terrible. I did a peel off base and then nail glue to attach the full cover press-ons. Then I painted them with the color that was going to work for the background of each nail, and then did a matte top coat on top of that. So right now I'm working on the clean the floor bubble nails, which were really fun. Downside is, you know, they did take a while to paint, and then I had to kind of cover up some of it with the bubble part. But I did really like working with the colors for the bubble. That was pretty fun. Also, no face. No face. I tried to do a face. It was terrible. So terrible. So I erased it, and good thing I did. I kind of hate no face too. There it is a little closer. But you know, what are you going to do? If you can't draw a face, it's like you just had better not draw a face, because it's going to look demented if you put one on there and it's bad. And then another thing I did on this nail, which I really liked, was I kept that matte top coat in the background, and then I just painted the bubbles in glossy top coat, and I really like the way that looks. Moving on to the next one. I actually did attempt Cinderella nails very early in my nail journey, like 2 years ago maybe. And I did 2 nails, and then I gave up. And this was one of them. So this is the dress hanging. When she sees that dress for the first time, the one that, you know, the Mousies or whatever made, she's, you know, they reveal it, and it's like hanging on that portable wall or that changing thing. I don't know what you call those things. But that's what I'm doing here. Painted the floor and then the little wall thingy, and then the dress hanging on it. This one was really fun because there was no face in it. No face, no arms, no hands, and I really enjoyed that. Now I'm going in story order, as you maybe can tell. Actually, you don't even know what the first 2 are, so you can't tell, but I planned in going story order for all 10 nails. There it is a little closer. But I failed big time. We'll see why later. And this is actually one of my favorite nails, this one that I just did. It's like, it just worked pretty well. Then I didn't film making the bench. Sorry, not interesting. This is the iconic crying on the bench scene. It's just one of those things that people will be able to recognize, even if I do it badly. Thankfully, there's no face in this one, once again, so it was great. This is actually probably one of the easiest nails I did. And I did it bottom down? What do you call that? There was no reason for doing that, except that it is extremely hard to paint your own nails using the tip as the base of the nail. So I just did it this way. A lot of people do that, and you know, honestly, it looks fine. Nobody cares. So that's that. I did a like the willow leaves or whatever those are. The fronds, I don't know what they're called on willows, but anyway, I did those, and honestly, I don't think it looks very good, but whatever. Then moving on to the transformation scene. Transformation Central. This one was fine, except that drawing the arms and the hands. I had to draw her hands a few times, and then I just gave up and did nothing. Because I kept doing little stick hands with 3 fingers pointing in different directions. I don't know. It wasn't working out very well. And this was a fun one to draw, but as you'll see in a little bit, I actually had to cover it over, like with, you know, the sparkles and the lines and all this, because, you know, this is transformation. It's not just a dress. So that was kind of depressing, but I actually, you can't tell in this, but I'm using extremely light blue color, pretty much white, barely off-white. Just enough off-white so that you could see. I made the little hip poofs, whatever you call those things, which of course are pure white. So you could see a little bit of the difference between the hip poofs and the rest of the dress. But I really hate how they make her dress like very medium blue in like the merchandise and everything. I hate that color. Like, I don't like that color of blue. And I know it looks like a wedding dress. Whatever. Okay, well, they're the ones who made it white in the first place, all right? And it's not just white, it's like sparkly, super, super, super light blue white. And I just really love the color of the original dress, so it was really fun doing that, and I like doing her hair and everything. It was just really cute. It was fun doing this nail. Then I did have a little bit of a hard time covering with the lines because, to be honest, I feel like in the end, it ended up looking like a white Christmas tree because of the way I did the lines. I don't know, that's my bad. Here I am doing the hip hoofs. What do you call those things? I don't know. But they're cute, I guess. See, doesn't that look like a Christmas tree, kind of? I don't know, it's like giving Christmas tree to me. Then, when it comes to the next nail, now, I had, as I said, a plan to do story order, and I had all the pictures planned out for these. Now, the first one, I wanted to do a few ballroom scenes, because I love the ballroom scene so much. It's so ethereal and beautiful. The first was going to be her walking into the castle with those big doors, and all the guards or whatever on the sides. And then the second one was going to be like an outdoor, when they're outdoors and there's like, it's like beautiful and there's like this bridge and there's this, it's just really pretty. But I simply ran out of steam. I like 100% ran out of steam, and I realized, of course, that I was doing it in story order, starting my right hand, which is dumb because I'm left-handed. So I was already like feeling like, oh my gosh, I've been doing this for days, because I literally had been doing it for days. And then, then I had to be working with my non-dominant hand. I was like, what the heck am I doing? So I ended up doing those first two nails, grinding them off, and redoing it with just some like regular little fun stuff from the movie. So the first one is the wand with some sparkly business. The second one of my favorite sequences of scenes, is the king and his like right hand man. I just love those scenes so much. So I did the monocle. I think nobody would be able to tell what the heck this is if I didn't tell them. But anyway, it's some of my favorite scenes. So I did it, and I think it looks pretty good. I had to draw the eye through it. In the actual scene, you can't see his eye through the monocle before it breaks, but I drew it because I was like, there's literally no way anyone's going to be able to tell what this is. But so in the end, I think it looks pretty good. Look at that. It's kind of cute. Honestly, it's kind of cute. Then moving on to, oh gosh, this was like the worst. Her foot with the glass slipper on it. Making the foot was so hard, and I was so burnt out at this point. I had already mixed her skin tone on my palette like quite a bit earlier from one of the other nails, and it was drying out like crazy, and I did not feel like mixing it again, and I was struggling so hard, and the shape of the foot was so hard to do on like a curved nail. Drawing something like that on a flat surface is one thing, but something about drawing it on a curved nail like was making it so difficult. Then for the actual heel, for the actual shoe, I did a top coat mixed with a little bit of blue to make it, see-through. And then dark blue outlines. Then this is my last nail. Ugh, this is the worst of them all. It's not, like, you just can't tell what it is. Those are supposed to be the stairs that she's walking. So this scene is when she's going down for her wedding and she loses her shoe. So there's like the bird holding her veil, and then there's her shoe, but the stairs just don't look good. So here are the first two nails. Okay, so that's her in the shower. Honestly, I like that one. I think it's cute. This one, that's her scene in front of the window. Horrible. This one I like. I especially like that I kept the mat in the background. That one I think is fine. Pretty good too. And then, cute. The crying, we love it, with a little bit of foggy business. Transformation Central is beautiful again. Nothing very special on this side. The wand, pretty. I did some sparkles in there. The monocle, yay. The shoe, woohoo. And then this final scene, ugh. Why do the stairs look so bad? Why can you not? Whatever. Whatever. It's fine. Okay, bye.